would you like your weather back? Honestly, Oz, I love you, but come on. We're not used to this sort of temperature. Alright, so I'm just waiting to see if any of you have had a notification that you are live. Oh, I'm knocking things over as per normal. So, what are you... Well, I've got nobody in at the moment, so it's pointless me asking what are you guys up to. At the moment where I live, the weather is hot. Proper nice. What are we saying? What are they saying? At the moment they're stating it's anywhere between 24 and 27 degrees. I'd just like to inform you the sun is just here beating through this window. Thankfully I've got the blinds up, otherwise I would end up half sunburnt. Be quite funny in the long run, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Alright. So, other things I've been up to. I have been carrying on working on the corner to corner blanket. I'm getting there, gang. I'm really getting there. I'm over the 50 mark. I can't actually remember what number I'm on to. Was it 53? I think I'm on to now of video, and that will take me up to row 60, which will be video 3. So that's pretty good. It shouldn't take me too long now because I'm on the ever decreasing rows, which I absolutely love that section. And another one for you pattern crazies, I am attempting to make my very first shawl pattern. I had to double check with another crazy, or should I say another creator, just on the off chance that I was copying her pattern because it felt too comfortable for me, which normally means that I've already made it because I've done that before now where I've started making one and then cottoned on halfway along that it's someone else's pattern. So I had to check with her first and I was like, does this look like anything of yours? And she went, no. So I'm like, bonus. So hopefully I will get that knocked up in the next couple of weeks as well. That's my fun evening project. If I'm not doing the C2C, that is. Oh, we got a couple of crazies in. Welcome in, Julie. She says, yes, she's made it. How are you, Angela? I'm doing all right, honey. Doing all right. How are you coping with the heat? Because you're another crazy that's not used to this type of weather. Welcome in, Sabrina. Hello, darling. She's saying hello, Angela. Avita, welcome in. She's saying hello, Angela, and hello, friends. Right, girls, what are you making today? As I said a few moments ago, I've had another crack at the C2C, so we've got a few more rows made for video number 3. So everything's on track at the moment. Keep everything crossed that he's ready for the 1st of next month. And I've just started attempting to make my very first shawl pattern. So it's not going to be anything too lacy. It's going to be quite a basic pattern. So hopefully you guys will like it and have a go at it when it comes out. That won't be till later next month. Easy. I've still got to write it down so it's eligible so you guys will understand it. Right, so what are you drinking, or what are you creating, or are you hiding from the boss in the toilet so that you can watch? Welcome in, Whisper. She says hello everybody, or hi everybody. Oh dear. I know what Whisper's up to because I chatted to her a few moments ago. I'm going, what are you doing? Are you bored? Come and visit. So a Whisper is saying hello, and Julie is saying the weather is mental. She had a 20-minute storm yesterday with golf ball sized hailstones. That's down in Essex, isn't it? They were threatening floods in sort of Essex, London way on the weather reports at this end. But it's nice it was only a 20-minute. I take it everyone's safe and everyone's okay where you are, Julie. Right, Whisper is saying hi to Sabrina and she is drinking tea. Tea? And she is crocheting the crossover count that she showed me earlier. It looks really nice, gang. She's trying to talk me into pattern testing it. Which it's chunky yarn. At least it is for this weather. We'll see how we go. Jane, welcome in, darling. She's saying, oh dear, she's losing it. She opened up last night's chat and couldn't find where to type. I decided to sort my cupboard out. Why do I do it? Oh, bless what you like, Jen. Right, Jane, if you're looking at your screen... Oh, no. What? Last night's chat. So you hadn't closed it down from the live, or you hadn't closed it down on Facebook, Jen? Because I know I dropped you a cheeky message, didn't I? Right, Whisper is saying she is drinking green tea with mint and raspberry. I'll just say one thing, I can't stand tea. The mint sounds quite nice, but the tea and the raspberry don't. Sorry, babe. I've tried all the different teas out there, and I still no, don't like it. It's a couple of sips, and to me it tastes worse than any dodgy alcohol that people have tried to give me over the years. So I'm guessing, Jen, that you're still sitting on the floor, sorting out that cupboard and putting everything back that you've pulled out. Did I get it right? Jen, and Sabrina says, oh dear, Jen. I think she knows how you feel. I think we all do, don't we? Oh, crikey. With the dodgy weather that Essex had last night, they shut the A127, and that is you've got the motorway, and then you've got the A roads, and then you've got the B roads for anybody that's not in the UK. And that's sort of how they work it out. So the 127 pretty much goes all the way from London to Essex, doesn't it, Julie? At least I hope it does. I know I've used it quite a lot. So they shut it for a couple of hours. Was that down to the hailstones or a build-up of surface water? No, okay, Whisper. She wasn't trying to get me on the cow. No, I fibbed. It's the shawl she's trying to get me on. Julie is saying the biscuit tea is a game changer. If I can taste the tea, forget it. It's the tea taste that I can't get over, and it's the lingering tea taste as well. Whisper's saying that tea settles her stomach. I find vodka good. Oh, right. So Jen was getting confused with the chat because she clicked on the wrong video. She'd gone over to More Time for Coffee, which was last week's. Was it? Did I do a coffee related one last week? I can't remember. I know I've done a coffee one lately. Unless, of course, Jen is saying that she's going to go and make herself a cup of coffee, which is more likely. Jen likes her coffee. She's like me. I really should have thought about it. I should have made myself a cold coffee before I came in. But then saying that, that's a lot of milk in my cold coffees. Because I'm a bit daft. I get out the, what they call like the blitzers that you can get, the drink blitzers. I shove a ton of ice in it, a couple of scoops of of coffee powder, like the instant stuff, and top it up with milk. And then I blitz it until it goes all mushy like a slush puppy. My husband banned me because at one point I must have drunk about 7 or 8 of these in one day. I was totally buzzing. I didn't sleep for about 12 hours. Like, I don't think I got to sleep until about, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I was up again. Ping! I'm awake at about 6. I must admit I did an half crash the next day. Alright, Jane is saying she's got about half the stuff back in the cupboard. It's killing her back, so she's doing it in 20 minutes. And then she's crocheting for 20. And she's still on that dragon. She was telling us about the dragon last week. And how intricate the pattern is. It's not just round and round simple. It's increasing on one end, decreasing on the other. And other bits and pieces. It sounds like a really good challenge. Very similar to the Vincent the Dragon that's on my opening titles. Right, Julie's saying it was flooded. Oh, crikey. So they haven't cleared the drains for a while then, Jules. That's the 127. A127 I should say, that was flooded. So Jules, oh no, I don't want to put out that information. It's all right, I'll ask you later. Can you do me a favour? You roughly know where my parents live. Could you stick it in Messenger, Facebook Messenger, if that area got flooded out at all? Otherwise, I'm trying to think. By Asda. There you go. I can get away with saying that. Asda. If you remember where Asda is. So the bottom end of the 127. Right. So no, Jenny's definitely making her cup of coffee. And Jules says she's got to love an iced coffee. I know, we've got a certain couple of individuals that we need to talk into getting a coffee machine on their van, don't we, Julie? It's no good just having the frozen yogurt, although I must admit I love it. I pretty much did nearly every flavour when we last went over. So hopefully they'll get an iced coffee one, because then it'll be frozen yogurt and an iced coffee. Oh, can you imagine that on that beach? Oh, lovely. But we'll get there at some point when we right. Jen, if you're just listening, darling, Whisper is asking, which dragon pattern are you working on? I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. Thank you very much, Julie. You're a superstar. Right, so we've got 8 of you in now. That's really sweet, and some of you are chatting and some of you are working. So what are you guys working on at the moment? Or are you, as I said, are you skiving from work like I am? I'm meant to be doing housework. But of course, I don't do that. I come on alive instead. Welcome in, Jane. You made it, yay! So, Jane, what are you working on at the moment? Or is your hooks down and you're sunning yourself, depending on what country you're in? Oh, my desk needs tidied. Yep, I am being cheeky and I am typing. I am prepping up and getting ready for that very first question of the day, gang. Don't worry, still chat. It's going to take me half hour. Yep. And Sabrina is saying hello to Jane, and Jane says she's not working on anything as she's got gastroenteritis. Oh, I nearly gave you something completely different then, babes. Hopefully you've got some medication that's working for you. Don't like hearing about my crazies being unwell. That don't sound too nice either. I hope you get better soon, darling. And Sabrina is also saying that, Whisper's saying, oh no, Jane. And Sabrina is saying, I hope you feel better soon, Jane. And then Jane's saying, hi Sabrina, hi Whisper. And Julie's also hoping you feel better soon, Jane. And you're getting some love from our cheeky Whisper. Right, so who's up for a guess? Oh, Kath, welcome in, just in time, honey. She's saying, hello, darlings. Right, so I'm going to I'm going to start up with our first guessing competition for today. Of course, girls, I think you've all been here plenty now. It's the same as normal. It is the cards, and I will be looking for number 5. No, I'm filming. Sorry. Thank you, darling. Right, so as I said, it is a number 5. I am now about to mark the chat. And it is a Julia Roberts movies. And Julia Roberts movies. Okay, and it's in the chat, so you all now know. Have a fire off your answers. I'll be back in under 2 minutes. I'll just go and see what youngest wants. And that gives you guys a go and gives me a chance to catch up on all the chat. Back in a millisecond. Where are you? What's up? It's alright. Girls have got a question. They're fine. Right. God, just caught me thieving toe rag. The youngest just popped down. She's grabbed an early lunch, and we fight over these bottles of flavoured water. I buy about 6 a week, put them on the side, and if I'm lucky, I get 1. So because I caught her, I'm now getting 2. This will be my 2nd. And it's the last one. But at least then she is drinking plenty, isn't she? Right, okay, so let's have a quick nose at your comments. And now before I mark the chat with Julia Roberts movies, Jen was replying today to Whisper. She's saying it's Dragon Stormfly by Crochet or Wonder Designs, and it is on Etsy. Jen has never seen a construction like this before, but it's cleverly thought. It's meant to be done in a fine on a 2mm hook, but she is using an Aran and a 3.5, so she is definitely upsizing that dragon. Crikey, it's going to look so cute though. Right, there is my mark. So let's have a read. A couple of you have said A Pretty Woman, which was number 1. And Kath has asked, what are we playing? Right, basically we're playing the card game that I've done a couple of times in the past, Kath. Multiple guesses on the question, which is Julia Roberts movies, and whoever is the first on my chat to get number 5 out of these 10 answers, whoever gets number 5 gets the opportunity to win a winners only pattern. Or they can tell me to play it on, and then we will do another card with another question on. It's nice and simple, and it gets you guys chatting. So give me a second. Let's get me pop out chat up. So I'm definitely on all chat, live chat, sorry. Right, so as I said, let's start up at the top. We've got The Pretty Woman's number 1. Erin Brockovich, or however it's said, is a number 2. Whisper is saying Ocean's 13. It's a bit early, darling. These cards are around 10 years old, if not a little bit older than that. Welcome in, Proverbs. Hope you join in with the game. Basically it's Julia Roberts movies, and fire off as many as you can think of in the chat, and we'll see if you're lucky enough to win a winners only corner to corner pattern. Right, so we've got Mona Lisa's Smile by Sabrina. That is number 6. And Jane is saying Notting Hill at number 3. Crikey, you girls really know your Julia Roberts movies. And Kath is saying hello to everybody. Hopefully you've managed to catch everyone there. If not, don't worry, they will fully understand. A good gang in here today. Oh, My Best Friend's Wedding is number 10. That's meant to be the tough one, Jane. Right, Reggie, welcome in, darling. And everyone's saying hello to Reggie. And Reggie's fired in with a runaway bride at number 4, Reggie. Oh, so close. Right, oh, we've got some more. Mystic Pizza. That's not on there. I don't. It's a film I've definitely not heard about. Right. Julie is saying Eat, Pray, and Love. Nope, that one's not on there. And Cole isn't on there, but I think you're responding to me there, Kath. And we got a hi. And Reggie, another Ocean's 11 isn't on there. Erin is number 2. Sleeping with the Enemy is number 9. Close, close, close. Hook. No, they haven't got that one on there. Still Magnolias. Oh, we are pulling out some beautiful old films, aren't we? No, not this one. The one with Nick Nolte, forgot the name. Well, I'm not helping you, Kath, because I've got no clue. Flatliners, says Jane. Crikey, that is definitely an old one, and they didn't put it on this card. Sleeping with the Enemy is, of course, number 9. Reggie. And then we've got Conspiracy Theory. Nope, that's not on there. And Hook is not on there either, Reggie. Go on, girls, keep going. You can do it. Oh. Let's not touch anything, Ange. Ange is being daft. Ange decided she was going to try and change things around on her screen, so I'm not touching nothing. There are some really, really good answers there, Kath. I fully agree with you. She's saying, wow, some good suggestions. But as I said, we are just looking for number 5, and you lot are getting a lot closer to it. Julie's saying My Best Friend's Wedding, which is, of course, number 10, because we've already had that one. Flatliners wasn't on there. Charlotte's Web. Oh, was she? Isn't that the one with the spider? He's not on there though. Stepmom, nope. Not at all, not yet. Oh, got a couple of stepmoms and a mirror, mirror. Nope. Runaway Bride is number 4. Pelican Brief is number 7. Ocean's 11, Stepmom. Nope, they're not. Neither of those are on there, darling. Keep going. You are getting closer, honest you are. Mother's Day. I think that's meant to be Mother's Day, June. And neither Nothers or Mothers is on there. You've only got 2 off of the card left to actually guess. And one of them, of course, is our number 5. Oh, we had a jump. Conspiracy Theory. Is that one of them? And nope. And then we got Mirror. No, Pelican Brief. I said that one, didn't I? Number 7. And congratulations, we do actually have a winner. So just give me a second. I will type it into the chat and then tell you all who it is before I send the chat out, of course. And the winner is probably spelt wrong, so I apologise now, honey. There, a winner is double check. I nearly forgot me double check, didn't I, gang? Ooh. Alright. Double check, double check, double check, double check, double check, double check. Because I completely forgot to do that on yesterday's one, but luckily I was safe. Right, so now it's number 5, which is a closer, and congratulations to Proverbs 31 yarn. You've gone and done it, darling. Congratulations. And apologies if I've spelt it wrong. Right, so of course, to claim your prize, what I will need you to do is leave a message on here. Once the video has gone into replay, and then fire me off an email. All details on how to claim your prize are in the drop down box attached to this video. So congratulations again. Oh no, Kath, that was the one with Nick Nolte that I couldn't remember. Well, I will be honest, I didn't know it. I physically didn't. I'm looking at it, I'm going closer. I've got no clue. So I wouldn't have been able to cheekily help you by saying, oh yes, that's the one. Thank you very much for popping in, Reggie. Hopefully we will get to see you a little bit later. Maybe on for a little bit longer. What, about half an hour, I suppose. So bye, darling. Have a lovely, lovely lunch. All right. So let's have a look. I'm sorry, I'm giggling because Proverb is saying OMG. Yeah, I'll abbreviate it, otherwise I might get in trouble. I won. I can't believe it. So that's brilliant. I'm assuming you're definitely keeping the prize then, because you're in shock that you've won. Right, the pattern choices that you have, darling, are May the 4th, a tree and a flower pot, a stitch in time, and this month's new one is Webtastic. When you email me, I'll explain which characters they are. Because they are winner only patterns, I will never be able to sell them because they are based on characters from TV and film. And I suggest that if you do, when you do make it, you don't sell the item, because otherwise the big companies might come and slap you on the wrists. Right, so let's have a nose at your the rest of the chat. So everybody, of course, is congratulating Proverbs. Sorry, I'm going to end up just calling you 31, honey. Congratulations. Right, so Kath is making a sandwich. Oh, that's it. I'm in trouble now. My stomach started grumbling. So Whisper said to Reggie, have a lovely lunch, and Jane is congratulating the winner. And Julie is saying, Kath, you weren't the only one, darling. She was trying to think of that answer as well. And to be honest, I did drop the biggest, fattest hint of possible on that one. I must have said the answer about 3 or 4 times. So sometimes you have to listen to what I'm gabbering on about in the middle of it. Because you never know. There may be a hint or 2 dropped in. Hey, so go on then, Proverbs. And what are you working on at the moment, darling? Apart from probably firing me off an email. Right. Okay, so Sabrina is going to be checking her Bible later to see what Proverbs 31 is saying with her name. It's a nice idea. I haven't got one. I am not religious, so it's not something that I would be running off to check. Kathy's saying she actually liked the movie Closer. Oh no, that's a right old kick in the teeth, isn't it, darling? Because you if only you could have remembered the word, you'd have stopped us way back when, at the beginning, pretty much. Right, so I am going to turn the card. And speaking of lunch, this one actually works quite nicely. So it is types of pasta. There we go. It is in the chat. So fire off as many ideas as you can think of for types of pasta, and then watch me screw up my face and spit out some very awkward words. So Proverbs 31 is saying her name is Janie. Oh, right. I will end up just either calling you Proverbs 31 or just 31, darling, because I am absolutely rubbish with names. I only remember Reggie's name because I've been watching her since quite early, when early into my crocheting, way before my channel. So I've heard her say it repetitively over the last 2 to 3 years, which is why I can remember Reggie's name. But even then, sometimes I just go bear. All right, J Hook. And of course, if you notice, I will pick up certain little words out of people's actual channel names. So normally I'm that's the easiest method for me. Otherwise I would be spending half an hour trying to look down a list with names just to answer a response, and I'm a little bit slack like that because I'm dyslexic as well, so things jump around for me. I like to be awkward. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so what have we got? Right, a few set. Right, the first one out is by Sabrina. Starts with an F and it's not on the card. Okay, Kathy's saying, laugh out loud, chances will come. She still needs to get the yarn for the tree in a flower pot that she won, because she's already got one of these patterns, you see. At some point you lot will start firing in the finished items. I can't wait to see them, I really can't. Right, so let's have a look. We've got Sabrina with her second guess saying spaghetti, and that one comes in at number 3. We got bow tie. I think we need a bit more technical term on that one, Barbara, sorry. I know the one you mean, but I don't know what the stupid name for it is. Oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble with this one. So that one isn't on there. Then we've got lasagna. That is a number 6. Okay. Oh, where are we? Lasagna. I'm sure some of you are just typing out some randoms, you know. Barfully. Not on there, Cath. Penny is a number 7. Why did I pick this one? Angel hair is not on there, darling. Ragatoni is not on there. Fagini, I hope that's how it's said, is a number 10. Spaghetti is of course number 3. A Laguni isn't on there. Rigatonis, no. Penine is a number 7. Your next guess, Jane, with the extra letters in, isn't on there either, darling, or the extra signs. Oh, we had a jump. Tagliatelle is a number 4. Oh, so close. All right, thank you, Kath. So far. Oh, it's not on there anyway, is it? No, it's not on there anyway, Kath. Kath gave us the proper name for bow tie. See it? No, Z tie. C tie. Okay, I still can't pronounce it. Proverbs, that is not on there, darling. Vermicelli. How the heck can I read that, but I can't read a 4-letter? Stupid. Vermicelli is a number 9. Terry, welcome in, darling. Stick your guesses in the box. We're still on the lookout for types of pasta. Use the long, complicated words that will make me screw my eyes up and scream, oh, why did I pick the card? I think I might have said that 3 times already. Right, so, and let me keep looking. We've got Campanelli. No, that's not on there. And the next one by Jane is not in there either. Then we've got Jen saying hi to Terry. We've got Rosa. Oh, I'm going to start swearing, this isn't good. No, it's not there, Kath. Vermicelli, I think we've already had that one at number 9. Kathy's just checking her pantry out for all the options. You mean you've got more than 3 types of pasta in yours? You are so posh. Ravioli says Sabrina, and that is a number 8. For Terry, or whatever it said, has already been guessed and nobody could work out the spelling, I don't think, and it's not on the card anyway. Nothing starting with the F is. Oh no, apart from number 10, which we've already had. Oh. Okay, oh dear. I tell you what, this one is a tough nut one. It really is. But we do actually, in fact, have a winner. So I'm just going to run to the top and attempt to read through them to double check that the winner is, in fact, the winner that I saw. So let me see. No. Lucky I didn't shout the name out there. Crikey. All right. Let me double though. I've lost it again. It jumped. Oh, pants. Right. Oh, I had to do it to myself. Pick one that I've got no chance of actually reading properly. Right. And I'm going to cheat when it comes to writing your name out, winner. I'm shortening it because otherwise it's going to take me a while. Oh, I'm even spelling it wrong. And the winner is, a drum roll everybody, one of you got it. It is a Barbara Regal Barker. Hopefully I've said that correct. So it's Barbara RB. Congratulations, darling. Right, so let's have a nose through what else you guys have said. Julie's saying I'm making her laugh. That's good. That's what I'm here for. I think I might have already said that one. I don't know. Right. Sabrina, bless her, is saying she can teach me how to pronounce them all. Sabrina, come on, babe. You know how hard it is to teach me how to spell things. I still have issues with your surname. And I've heard you say it every day, on and off. Oh dear, I just give up. We just make you guys giggle by me mispronouncing stuff. As long as it matches the card, then that's the main thing. So as I say, congratulations, Barbara. If you can wait till this video goes live, goes into replay, and then pop a message on it, then fire me off that email telling me which one of the patterns you would like, which is a choice of May the 4th, Tree in a Flower Pot, A Stitch in Time, or this month's new one, which is Webtastic. I can also tell you a bit more about them so you know what the character is. Then, as I said, fire me off that email and I'll start dealing with them in a couple of hours after I've eaten some food. Whispers saying that her and Kath must both be posh then, as she's got several types of pasta in her pantry at all times. Crikey, I'm trying to think, what have I got? I've got pasta sheets. I did buy some posh pasta the other day. I don't know what it is. It's the shells type one, but it's multicoloured. Because I decided I'm going to do like a pasta salad for dinner one day this week. So I need to add some colour to it because my lot are really boring. So the colour's going to be in the pasta because they won't let me put sweet corn in it. And I can't put the little pea pods in either, which I absolutely love, or the baby sweet corns. I have to stick to quite bland and boring ingredients. I end up as I'm making up the pastas and stuff, I take out handfuls of it and shove it in a bowl as I go. So it would be like, there's the one with the least amount of ingredients, that's for the husband. Next load of ingredients in, mix them in, that's for kid number 1. Next load of ingredients going in, kid number 2. All the ingredients that are left, oh, that's mine. And I end up with a big fat bowl of pasta salad. Absolutely love it. Keeps me going for the evening. Alright, so let's have a look. Everybody is congratulating Barbara. And Kath missed the answer. I don't think I actually showed it, Kath, so thank you for reminding me. There we go. It is a number 5, a macaroni. Hopefully that is in focus for you. There we go. Barbara, don't worry, darling. I will tell you about the choices on the email later. Okay? All details, all choices will add to the email. I will just type you something quick. Oh, my camera's going funky. Go back to normal, you. All right. And my spelling is off again. Click, 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 done. There we go. So, sorry if you're having trouble, darling. Gang, is my vocals down low or at your end, or are you able to up it a little bit more? Gabby's saying that she loves pasta. That's cool. Right, so that is them 2 cards done. God, I came in here, my hair was soaking wet. This room is starting to feel like a sauna now. Crikey. So I will be knocking this on the head on the hour. So when it's midday here. Because I'm going to have to go and sit in the fridge for a bit. Okay, Barbara is saying the laptop's fan is running overtime. That's why I'm starting to worry about the computer here. Hence why I'm knocking it off at midday. I can't run the risk of blowing this one up. Whisper is saying you've got it on full volume and it's still low. Can I crank it up on my mic? Where is it? Mic. Oh, I'm pressing buttons again, gang. Just having a quick nose. It's on the webcam. Right, I'm gonna just swap it over and see if it plays. I'm about to say something daft and I need one of you to say that you can hear my daft, okay? So, I'm a raving lunatic, which you all know anyway. So, can you still hear me or have I mucked up? I would hope that you guys can hear me. Okay, I've had no response, so you lot are probably all giggling at me saying we can't hear a thing now, Poppy. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. So Terry, Julie, and Sabrina can hear me. And Whisper is saying, you know, but I'm delayed. Has that sorted out the volume for everybody else? It's not louder but clearer, less echo. Okay, thank you. Gang, really, when you come in, if there is issues with the volume, please tell me straight off, because then that means that you're not suffering any more than what you would be just watching my live. And yeah, and I will muck around with the settings, and then you guys can say, yep, this one works better for us and this one doesn't, which then means that everybody is happy. Hi Jen, welcome in, darling. How are you doing? We're going to be winding up on the hour, mind, so we've got about 15 minutes left, but you're in time for the next question that I'll be saying in a moment, and typing into the box just on the off chance that the volume is still playing up. And then what I'll do is I'll try and work out where I've gone wrong and where my settings are. Now, I managed to do it about 2 months ago where I got it correct, so my short-term memory should be kicking into long-term memory mode soon, so soon I'll be able to do it without any issues. Hey, Jen is just walking. Where are you walking to, Jen? Yarn shop, yarn shop, yarn shop. Okay, so it's the Jenny's saying that I'm loud enough on her phone, but she's having to crank the sound right up on the YouTube via her Xbox. That's mad. That's insane. I really don't get it. I'll speak to Mr. Crazy later and see if he knows why that would be, because of course you know that's definitely not me. I know I'm not technical at all. Right, so I'm just typing in my question now. It'll take me a little while. Oh, sorry Jen, she's just waking up, not walking. Not yet, not unless it's sleepwalking, eh Jen? To the kettle for your coffee. So how are you doing, darling? Apart from the fact that I've probably just woken you and I'm already doing your brain celling. Crikey, Jen. Jen is saying she normally has a YouTube on the telly on about 12, but to hear me, she's having to crank it up to a 28. Yeah, that is definitely a volume issue, gang. Yep, and I'll definitely double check it, look into it, and try and work it out for next time. Work out which mic it wants to play with. That camera's not plugged in. Why didn't you tell me, Jen? Jen is saying that she always strains to hear me as my volume is always low and hard to hear. Oh, bless you, gang. Thank you ever so much for coming back and tolerating it. I really thought that it was fine, because when I listened back on it on my tablet, everything's cushy, but I've never thought of running myself through my own telly. And of course it's set up on here, so I hear it the same loudness as I record it. And of course I shout, or at least I try to, hence why I'm always drinking and rubbing my throat and stuff. Oh bless, Jenny's playing me on 2 devices. That's why I'm sitting here going, got 11 in. Why isn't 11 chatting? Oh bless you, Jen, you're just saying it's because you thought nobody else had any issues. Honestly, if at any point you guys have any issues with my sound quality, visual that I haven't told you about, or anything like that, stick it in the comments, especially on the lives. If I can fix the lives, brilliant. And then if it's on a tutorial, I can fix it for the next time, or at least attempt to, because I don't want you sort of losing interest on either watching the tutorials or saying, look, do you know what, I'm not up for the struggle of trying to hear her today, so I'll come back another day type thing. Right, so I'm about to mark my chat, and I'm going to shout really, really loud and blow your eardrums off. Right, you ready? The question is for the last chance today to win another winners only pattern. The question is things found on beaches. Okay, so that is things found on beaches. Julie, I think you found the right answer there, girl. Not to the question, mind. So, here we go. In comes all the stuff. Right, so Julie has said that she thinks it might be perhaps caused because they is far away. I'm just trying to think. Oh, Jen's actually closer to me, Julie, than you are. So I don't know. Let's move my mic a bit closer. It's right under my chin. Has that helped at all? Right, so as I said, the question for this one is things are found on beaches. And I'm looking for number 5. This one's a little bit easy, I think. A little bit easy. Right, so, oh, cracky. You are firing them out, gang. Right, so here we go. We have got, oh, a bit of chat in the middle. That confused me for a second. If you make it loud, we can turn our volume down on our devices. That's what I'm thinking, but I think mine's got one of these emergency shut-offs so that I don't blow your eardrums out. And I think that's what it's done. So it's doing the emergency shut-off rather than anything else. And I don't want to run the risk of mucking around with that setting now during this live and then having no volume at all, because we all know what I'm like for playing around with settings and then the live goes bye. Right, so sorry, I'll get back to it. Right, so we've got Ellen saying sunbathers. No. Seashells is number 8. Pebbles is number 7. Sunbathers are not in there. Seagulls. I don't know why they haven't put seagulls on there, Terry, considering how many the beaches in the UK are loaded with them. Absolutely loaded. And some of the beaches in Australia that I've visited as well. Where we gone? Proverb is saying seaweed. Nope. Rubbish. That should be on there, but it isn't. Beach bums. Number 10. You found number 10, Bob. Waves is not on there. Seaweed is still not on there. Driftwood. Nope. Towels. Very clever thinking there, but it's not on there. Okay, right, we do in fact have a winner, gang. I'm gonna run through the top comments just to double check. Actually, I don't need to because I skipped it straight away. It was the first answer out. It was that's why I said this one is the easiest. So congratulations to our winner, which for today is Cath's Eye Catchers. So Catherine, congratulations, darling, with your winner, with your winning answer of sand, number 1. 1 again. So there we go. I will bring that up so you lot can have a look-see. Number 5, sand. Congratulations, darling. Right, let's have a read through the rest of these, shall we, and see what you guys all said. So we have, of course, the sunbathers. Jen was saying that my live yesterday evening also had the same issues. Okay, so I was running last night's on my Logitech, so I can double check that one. This one is now being run on the mic that is underneath my chin. And again, you're saying there is still issues. So it may be because I'm mucking around taking the mic for the main camera out. I might have to start recording, sorting everything out on this computer for my lives and then running everything through the laptop again so it goes turbo slow. But hey, needs must, innit? But yeah, I will definitely get on with that and work that one out. Thank you again for telling me. Right, so let's go back. So we have got Rock, not on there. Sun Cream, not on there. I'm waiting to see if any of you get to number 2. I should have picked number 2. Really should have. So we got the Sun Cream. We got the deck chairs. Seaweed. No. Shall I just read these out? Surely it's got to be easier, isn't it? Yes, Kath, I've just scooted down, darling. Right, so everybody is congratulating Kath. And she's saying, oh really, I was just kidding. Yay, I win again. Now again, Kath, if you want to grab one of these patterns, then fire me off an email and stick a comment on this video when it goes back into replay for me so that I can do the checks. And unless, of course, you don't fancy one of these patterns, and then I will fire off the question that's on the other side of the card. But otherwise, if you don't, it's getting close to me saying ta-ra for now, gang. We've got about 3 minutes left on this live, and my hair has now gone from being dry to being sweaty. Ugh, yuck. Stick into me, gang. I'm boiling in here. No, we got a thanks, guys. I think she's keeping it. Julie, you read the card, you cheeky monkey. Yep, number 2 was in fact nudists. And Julie's saying she can't believe number 2 was nudists. Every now and then they throw a curveball. Otherwise, normally it's quite clean, the cards, aren't they? They're quite safe. Alright, so of course the answers were swimming costumes, a nudist, flotsam, umbrellas, sand, whales, pebbles, shells, ice cream, and beach bums. So we had 2 cheeky ones on there, really. The beach bums and the nudists. How hot is it in the UK? Right, I'll have to get my tablet on this one. At the moment, where I am, they are saying it is... Come on, tablet, wake up. Oh, it's not playing. It's not playing. Right, go away, all you extra stuff, and just give me the bit that I want. What are we on now? We're on coming up for 12. They are saying at the moment outside temperature is 28 where I am, but we've got no wind. There is a no wind. The air is stagnant and ugh. And where this room is situated, it's already had the sun coming through the blinds since early doors this morning, and it's just moving around now. I'm on the last window, so in about an hour or so, that is when the sun will have moved around my house enough for me not to be getting sunburnt through the windows. So it is quite hot, and of course us guys and girls in the UK aren't really used to it. I must admit, I'm used to it a little bit more because I've been over to Australia at Christmas when it's their summer, and it was 43. And the day I flew back was the day that they had mega forest fires. Mega forest fires in Melbourne a couple of years ago now, mind. Because we flew back Christmas and Day in the evening. And as we were flying out, we could start seeing the forest fires coming that the lads and lasses were fighting. So Kath is saying that she's expecting that on Friday. Whereabouts are you, Kath? And Julie has got 27 where she is. Well, they're saying actually that today is, for me, today is going to go up to at least a 31. Tomorrow they're saying up to 28, and then we're getting a drop, so it's 22 and 22. But there's no guarantees that that's going to happen. Kath is, sorry, I missed a couple of your comments there, Kath. Kath's original comment was laughing at the whales, saying that they are a very common thing. They were a lot more common sort of 10 years ago, or maybe even longer, when the cards were actually made. Because I'm not too sure when this set of cards were actually published originally. It doesn't say it on the box. All I know is that I bought it when I lived in Wales, and I moved from Wales to here 10 years ago, so I know it's easily 10 years old, and I got it out of a charity shop, which means that it might have been sitting in someone's cupboard for another 10 years. We just don't know. And it's I'm sort of look at these and I think, right, okay, the film's on there, what's the youngest one out of all of them? So that's where I'm sort of trying to work it from. Okay, so a Kath is in Belgium, in Gwent. Hopefully I said that correctly. She's saying it's at 25 at the moment. We're at 25 now, I think, but my house is south orientated, so sunshine all day. Yeah, that's the same here. It hits our lounge. Oh, it's hitting our lounge at the moment, so we've got giant patio doors, and yesterday when I tried to open the patio doors, the handle was hot, really hot, so I had to do it really quick. And then poor Liam, he's standing there with his legs crossed going, I need a wee, I need a wee. I had to physically pick him up and carry him over the decking in a pair of flip-flops, because I tried to walk on it in bare feet and it was burning my feet, and I'm like, no, I can't risk that. So I had to scoop him up, carry him to the grass, put him on the grass so he could run off another wee. And then he came straight back to me and waited for me to physically pick him up again. He even lifted his back end, so it made it easier for me to catch him. So I was like, pick him up and then carry him back over the woodwork to put him back into the house. And he's sort of banned from the lounge at the moment until, what, about 6, I suppose, when the sun's moved around a bit further, and then I can open these windows because it will be cooler in this side of the house, because the sun will be on the opposite. So I can open these windows and slowly air the property around again. Yeah, I need to nab my my husband last year bought a what are they called, things that keep the house really cold. Americans have them built in sometimes. Aircon, that's it. He bought an aircon for the house and then promptly nicked it for the office this year. It's like, you toad. Jen, no. To be honest, although I'm complaining of it being a bit hot and sticky, I'd rather have hot and sticky than cold, because cold goes straight to my bones and I sound like a right old biddy then. Or should I say, a really, really old biddy. Yeah, so I'm not good with the cold anymore, although I used to love the cold. I used to love the snow over the sun, because of course I get like sensitive migraines as well. And so it's summer's fun for me. Right, so Whisper had said, don't remind me of the heat, and then Kath had told us where she was living. And she'd said in response to the card about the whales, the sun, she said she got, where is it? Yep, but I mean no seagulls but whales, yes. Laugh out loud. And then a Whisper comes in with, Kath, I've got the sun on my window from 1 PM till sundown. I know the feeling. Jen says, yes, mine is too. Yeah, mine is too, Kath. I've closed my living room curtains and put on the fans. Yep, that's what I've done here. And Kath has said she set up the pool though. Actually, talking of that, we've got one of them inflatable jacuzzis in the garden. So my husband's had the pump running around so that it keeps all the chemicals moving and it keeps it clean. And we didn't bother putting the heat. We hadn't put the heater on. And he went out there last night. He's gone, I don't believe it. It was sitting at 30 degrees. And it's had no heating on for a good 2 weeks. No heating. And it was sitting at 30 degrees. It normally takes us hours and hours for it to get up to 30 degrees. Let alone the 40 that it's actually regulated at. So I was quite shocked. Julie says she puts wet towels on her deck and the dogs walk over them to get to the grass. I think I might do that. I did soak the decking last night. Sorry, not last night, yesterday during the day. But even then, it dries out far too quickly and it doesn't cool it down as much as I hoped it would. So I might try the older towel thing and just go, oops, I've dropped the washing. And Kath is saying, yes, curtains are important in this heat. Yes, they are. I'm really lucky. I've got some double limed thermal type ones. And it bounces the sun back out of the window. Just doesn't bounce the heat as well, I suppose. Right, talking of that, I've gone over my time, gang. I've been talking your ear holes off. Hopefully you can hear it. I'm going to head off now, so I will see you all really, really soon. So those of you that won today, which is Kath and Barb and Proverbs, if you could make sure that you come back to this video when it goes into replay, pop your comment down below and then find me off that email. We can then have a chat about the pattern that you have won and work out which one you would like, because of course I need to also send you that code for you to put into that comment so I know it's definitely you. Right, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really, really soon. If you can, please stay in. Definitely stay safe. And if you're in the UK, apply sun cream. I will see you all soon.